In wine country, some of the best experiences don't happen in a restaurant. With partners like Vinifera Luxury Property Management and Goodness Gracious, they bring the curated experiences to you. Today, we're joined by Goodness Gracious, a private chef and catering team known for custom curated culinary experiences right here in the wine country. What I love about this experience is that it's not drop-off catering, it's restaurant level intention right here in the comfort of your home. I'm joined by Chef Miller McRae and Director of Operations, Brandy Avina. So Chef, tell us, how is it different to cook in a kitchen at a restaurant versus a kitchen at, say, someone's vacation rental?
I just go in with the same mindset and hold the same standard as you would in a restaurant. You know, these are clients that know food, obviously. That's why they're hiring a private chef. And as long as, you know, we bring the right tools and the right ingredients, it's going to come out just as it is in the restaurant. So.
Goodness Gracious actually started in 2016.
Okay.
And the owner, Lauren, actually started out as a meal kits company because she saw people who were busy that needed nourishing meals. But as time went on, we saw the desire for people to really come together with their loved ones and share an experience. And so she brought me on as her first ever chef. And her and I started to develop and kind of pioneer the immersive experience of a private chef. So we set the table, we planned the event out prior with the guests, and we asked them what their allergies are, what their food preferences are, and we build their menu around that. And then we come prepared to interact with the guests in a way that really forms a really deep connection and creates a long-lasting memory.
Wow, so you're really planning everything from start to finish.
Yes, yes.
I love that. So tell us about the ingredients. You're known for foraging and kind of getting things off of the land. So how does that make its way onto the plate?
Well, it's all about season, what's out there, you know, going and picking nettles out in Point Reyes or chanterelles right in Glen Ellen.
Wow.
Mustard flowers in the vineyards, miner's lettuce. So you just got to look, and it's really all around.
Do you do that ahead of time? Like, how far in advance do you get those ingredients before they land on the plate?
I'll do it typically day of. If it's like fresh wild herbs, like nettles or miner's lettuce, things of that nature, edible flowers. And typically for wild mushrooms, I'll go 24 hours in advance.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Goodness Gracious was created out of this desire to really connect with our community and nourish the people that we're feeding. And I think when we think nourish, we think healthy food all the time, and you're thinking diets and a specific kind of food, but for what that means for us is really the connection at a table. And it also is just naturally what happens when you're sourcing hyper-local ingredients and using things that are beautifully fresh. So there's not much that we have to do to the ingredients because they're so fresh, so beautiful, so tasty. And it allows us to connect with the guest and share where we're from. And that's really what spawned, you know, the whole idea of us coming into people's private homes and executing these events for them.
All right, so for your first little bites here in front of you, we have a house-made seeded cracker with some smoked creme de fromage. This is a beautiful cheese made here in the valley. There's also a little bit of beet gel on there with a little smoked trout roe and some red vein sorrel to garnish. Here we have a little campachi tererito. This is made in the style of traditional Peruvian ceviche: citrus, ginger, lemongrass, a little blood orange tiger's milk, sweet potato puree, sweet potato chips, blood orange segnets, and a little bit of cilantro to garnish. And then for your main course, we have a little Niman Ranch filet. This is some Oak Hill celery root done in two ways, some nice chips and puree. We also have Sunray Farm broccolini and some oyster mushrooms. And then for dessert, we have a beautiful chocolate cake with a chocolate ganache, a cocoa nib streusel, some warm caramel, and a chocolate gold disc for you.
Fantastic.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef.
The best hosted moments feel effortless, but they're not accidental. In wine country, luxury isn't just where you stay, it's how you live when you're there. Goodness gracious makes those moments happen.